everybody, I'm Dr. Laura Bennick. This is Radiance MedSpa and we're live today for the first time. Today we're going to do a SilkPeel on the feet. So you may have heard of our wonderful SilkPeel dermal infusion. We've been doing faces for a long time. It's like the red carpet facial. But have you ever heard of doing it on the heels? You know these nasty heels? No offense, Melanie, mine look the same. But when you get ready for sandals for the summer, you don't just need a pedicure, and the pedicures do not cure this. Believe me, I've had a million of them. So, Kat's going to do a SilkPeel. This is a really quick procedure. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes depending on how much you have on your heels. So she's going to use an acid infusion, clarifying. You can do 1 or 2 treatments with this. Like I said, about 5 or 10 minutes. Do them about a week to 10 days apart. Some people only need 1. So you're taking off all the dead skin with this, and we'll see it going into this little jar over here. It's amazing. Now, I've been to pedicures where they try to take all this off with a cheese grater, and then you can't walk for like a week because it's so painful. With this, I had no pain. So she's going to do this, and she's going to take off the dead skin. You can actually see it accumulate into this little thing over here, this little jar. And then, after we get most of the dead skin off, maybe 1, maybe 2 treatments, maybe for some of the guys in your life, 3 treatments. She'll come back and she'll get a hydrating one, which will make them really soft. And so then she'll be good for all summer. So as she's taking off the dead skin, this diamond tip, which is like a microderm, but it's crystal free, is basically taking off the dead skin and infusing this acid in there, which helps take off the dead skin. So this is Melanie's first treatment. So as you can see, even though she's had pedicures, she said this is just how many days post?
14, 2 weeks.
2 weeks post a pedicure. And you can see that they really didn't do much good on the pedicure. So she's doing her heel, and she's going to get a lot of improvement from just this first treatment. So she's going to do about half of the solution on this heel. And we probably don't want to do all of it once. Might be a little tender. She might want to come back in a few weeks or even a week and get the second treatment. Then we'll do the other heel. And then we'll follow it with a warm towel. And we'll do the second one. So I had 2 of the acid treatments with the clarifying lotion. And I had 1 with a hydrating, and I'm pretty much ready for sandal season, and I don't think I've ever said that any summer. And I think this is especially good for your hubbies, people, because nobody likes those nasty heels in bed at night. Oh, are you kidding me? And men are like, I'm not gonna get a pedicure. But they can come in here and get this in about 5 or 10 minutes, go back to work. Right now, we're charging $75 for this. It's worth it, guys. In a minute when she's done, we're going to show you what is in that jar, because it's basically just a lot of dead skin. Does it hurt at all, Melanie?
Not at all.
Does it even tickle?
Nice and relaxing.
My problem with pedicures has always been that when they start doing this stuff, it tickles. But with this, it just kind of feels relaxing. In fact, I kind of fell asleep. Let's see if we can see what's in this solution over here. It's kind of soapy. So let's see. Does it hurt? No, it does not hurt. Didn't hurt me at all. And we're pretty aggressive. We have it on a pretty high grit, which is the roughness of the diamond tip that we're using in here, and we have it on a really high suction. Both of those are way higher than we would use on your face. On your face, you have to keep it kind of mild because obviously the skin is very thin, but your heels are very resilient. In fact, if you do it really mild, then it would actually kind of tickle. So I was afraid that it would kind of hurt because my heels are, when I had them done, they were almost kind of cracking, and they were actually afraid to kind of do it, but I had no problem. In fact, the next time we did it, about a week later, they were not even cracking anymore. And I didn't even do anything in between. No lotion, no crazy things with wearing socks at night. None of that stuff. So, let's see. That's pretty nice. Look at this one. That's pretty good from where we started, and that's just one 5-minute treatment. I don't think I've ever seen that much improvement from a pedicure. We done our solution on that one?
We're almost done on this one.
So I don't know, that took maybe 5 minutes. You could actually add this on to your SilkPeel if you currently get the SilkPeel dermal infusion on your face, which is normally $150. And you can add this on for another $50. So just flip over to the other side. We'll do your heels in 5 minutes and you'll be out of here in less than an hour. So that's a savings. It's amazing what this machine can do. We're working up to the whole body. It'd be great to exfoliate your whole body if you have enough time for that. And if you have somebody particularly that has really bad feet, like I said, those men that are always barefoot and they don't want to go and do anything, we might use an extra bottle of solution and we might add on another $25. Just doing your feet is $75. Like I said, it takes about 10, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but we probably take a good 15 because we like to exfoliate them first with a nice wash, a nice exfoliating wash, put some warm towels on there. And then she's gonna follow with a nice lubricating, moisturizing lotion after that. So do a little bit of pampering. We're probably gonna take about 15 minutes. So call us if you have any questions. We're gonna try to do this. Gonna have a little summer series where we do some fun things on Facebook Live, not too serious. Next week, Wednesday, same time, we're going to do our float pod. So if you've always wanted to do a float pod, join us next week, Wednesday. We're gonna show you all the ins and outs of the float pod, and you will want to really run over and do that. It's my favorite thing. So, good for pregnant women.
Diabetic.
What's good for diabetics?
The
foot is definitely, thank you, Bree. It is good for diabetics because we have to be careful that they don't have any open sores or anything. But they cannot feel things on their feet because they're numb. And so if we can take a look at their feet and they don't have open sores and we can keep them from getting the open sores, then they're going to have way better foot health. So she's correct. This is a very good treatment for diabetics because they absolutely have to watch their feet all the time. Thanks for that suggestion.
Let's look at the jar.
Let's look at the jar. Let's see what's in there, Pat. That's the fun part. I like this more than when I look at it during the face. The face, we always see a lot of dead skin and blackheads and stuff, but
Oh my God.
oh.
So it's kind of hard to see.
It's
on
hard to
camera,
see on the camera, but
you could see
we could see all the dead skin coming
dead
out.
skin that came off.
Fun.
So gross.
Yeah, but at least it's in the jar and not on your feet, Melanie. Look at these. They even feel soft. So maybe one more acid treatment. That is amazing. That's way better than your pedicure.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So let us know if you have any questions. 804-0772. We're at 1624 Lockhill Selma. And we look forward to seeing you next week.